Okay, it looks like we're live again.
Again.
I hope. So, I thought maybe I signed in incorrectly. Because you can sign in with your email, or you can sign in with your YouTube. Well, I tried signing in with my email and it wouldn't even let me live stream, so I signed in with my YouTube, which is what I did before, I thought. I don't know. Okay, looks like we are live. Somehow this time it's working. Where's the live chat? There we go. Alright, I'm in. Looks like we're live, guys. It looks like it's working. So I updated the app, the DJI Go app. Do you want to hold this?
Yes.
Ria's going to help me out.
Yeah.
Come here, get closer to me.
Hey, YouTube. Ria's here.
We're going to try before the sun is gone. Let's get this thing up.
The home point has been a takeoff.
All right. We got a pretty sunset today. There we go. Ian's here. Yep, fingers crossed this is going to work. I got high hopes for it, Ian. Let's get this thing up in the air, fly around before that sun's gone. Let's go ahead and hit record. Just because it's pretty sunset. May use this footage for something later.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it pretty high.
Pretty high. Looks like it is up 86 miles.
I'm not going to get it too far away. I don't want to test it too much, but let's just see if the live stream works. Looks like everything's good so far. He's done it. He's gone live. He done it, says Ian. That's right. We finally got it to work. Ain't it crazy that the same day I decide to do this, I have all these problems. Never had problems before. And attempt all this. And then they drop the app update the same day. And so it's like a storybook finish, right? Storybook finish to a storybook day. Trying to get a live stream going from the drone today. And by the end of the day, right at sunset, we get it. After all day of having issues and problems. Richard's Outdoor World is watching. What's up, Richard? How are you, buddy? You came to the right one. I've been trying to go live from the drone all day and having so many problems, but they updated the app and it looks like we're finally good.
What is it? Zion? Is that Zion?
There we go. Alright. Sorry guys, I had to move the stuff around a little bit. Are you guys still seeing everything good? You hearing me good? No lag? So far to me everything is smooth as silk. Looks like my gimbal tilt is a little bit off there. I could adjust that. Let me see if it'll fix itself. A lot of times it does. There it goes. Looks like it already did. I like that. I like not having to fix it. I mean, I understand it's not gonna be perfect every time. But if it fixes itself, so I don't have to. 7 million times and he got it on the last go. That's right. That's what I feel like. Geesh. Even right before this stream, after I updated the app, I tried and it failed, but I think I signed in wrong because you can sign in multiple ways. If you've set it up your Google stuff a long time ago, you guys know that. I don't know if you guys have that same problem. Basically, you can sign up with your email or sign in with your email, or you can sign in with your YouTube credentials. And if you do one or the other wrong or whatever, you can't go live. It's got to be right. So I think I messed that up. So I signed out, signed back in, and I was good. That's a nice lake. There's a nice lake. Believe it or not, I've never been over there and looked at them lakes. I don't like going over that little neighborhood across the street. I feel claustrophobic. I like it over here where it's on the other side of the tracks, the other side of the road. Ian says, yeah, all great, no problems. That's awesome, man. I'm glad we've got this worked out. I didn't want to lose my ability to live stream from the drone. I think it's a pretty cool thing. Especially when you get out traveling and you show your world off. So now I know that it wasn't the location I was at today. I can go back to that location another time. Because I'm out there usually once every week or so. And I'll try it again. Of course, there's other places I can go to and fly, though. I'm just glad it wasn't, because I really only do this. Before today, I really only done this from home or from really close to home. And so I thought maybe out there wasn't getting a good signal. Ian says color is great on it, etc. That's awesome. Let me get it over my head a little bit. Closer to me at least. And what I'm going to do here, since I got it working, is I'm going to share this link. Go ahead and give a look around while I'm doing this so you guys ain't bored. Ooh, too fast. I was looking at the, I get confused. I was looking at the screen on YouTube and not on my iPad. I was looking at my YouTube on my phone and not my iPad, so there was some real lag there. So, just sunset. Got some pretty skies. I wish I would have got it a little earlier and we could have seen the sun go down a little more. This is a pretty sunset tonight. There we go. I got that posted on Facebook. I've got 75% battery left. Still plenty to go. Just trying to keep an eye on that. Let me get back to my video so I can see your guys' chats. Just share it in my Facebook. Feel free to add us. It's Ian Crank, or Ian Kank. Okay. I will add you on Facebook, Ian. I just added a couple people today. A couple of my YouTube buddies. It's easier to talk to people. Sometimes people will send me a message through YouTube and I don't see it because I don't get the notification every time. Sometimes I do get the notification, but there's so many times I don't. Let's fly back this way. Oh yeah, we got speed now. Oh, I'm starting to get a little lag. Weak signal. Here we go, guys. But I did let my house get between me and the drone, so I'm hoping that's all it is. I'm just going to step out here a little bit so I can see it again. There it is. Yeah, we're good. Let me cancel return to home. It was going to try to return to home. I don't like how weak I think it's the iPad thing, though, like I said earlier. It seems like I get bad signals with the iPad. With my Android device, my phone, what I'm usually flying with, I can get this thing super far away and still be perfect. This thing seems to be touchy. I just get a little bit of a distance with the iPad and it gets all finicky. See, right now I'm getting that warning over and over. It's right above me, the drone is, but it says strong interference detected. Be careful something. It went away before I could read it. Let's focus in on that sunset. Yeah, it says be careful when flying long distances. Strong interference detected. So yeah. That's beautiful, ain't it? See, we're still getting that weak signal. I'm gonna bring it down a little closer to me. I don't get it. Weak signal and it's directly above me. Maybe I'm too close to my house. I got a lot of metal gutters and doors and windows. A bit of lag then, but you're back. Yeah, see, I lost signal. Um, so it makes sense that you were getting lag. I let the house get between me and the drone a little bit, and it screwed up the signals. This dang iPad, I think, never does it with the Android device. It looks like my gimbal's still a little off, don't you think? Yeah, it is. Let me see if I can fix that. Too much? Just one notch good? I think I did it. Of course, as soon as I start moving, you know what, guys? I'm worried about my gimbal performance lately, honestly. As you can see, when I move side to side, that gimbal moves too much. You see that? It usually wouldn't do that. And it seems like now when I turn on when I turn on the drone, when I first initialize it, the gimbal, instead of initializing and steadying, goes a little crazy and shakes all about and then initializes. It only's done it 3 or 4 times, the last 3 or 4 times I've flown, and I don't know why it all of a sudden is doing it. It's another one of those things that happened after the update. I'll tell you that. It's like half the time these updates make me nervous. See what's Ian saying here? I'm sorry, I'm missing it. He says it might be bouncing off your iPad, the signal mine does, and now and then. I've got these boosts for my Phantom Professional, okay, Phantom 3 Professional, and it's perfect with signal. Where can you get boosts for this, though? I've never seen any. It'd be interesting to find out. See, now I'm tilted back the other way, like I should have left it alone. Which, I don't care too much if I'm moving around. I mean, obviously, it's not going to be perfect, like I said, every time. Um, but right now, I'm sitting still. There, yeah. It's trying to lean that way still. It's really not leveled out perfectly. It's close. There it goes. Focus in on that. Looks like daylight, don't it? We do. I'm gonna take it up a little higher. Oh, I started to say though that I get nervous doing the updates because sometimes they screw up, and then I get nervous if I don't sometimes because like today where they dropped that app update, I didn't know about it and I couldn't do the live streaming because I didn't have the update. So sometimes it's critical and sometimes it's gonna cause you problems. We're gonna fly forward a little bit and I'm slowly gonna pan up until that sunset is in the focus. So there it goes. Nice shot. I like to get that sunset reflecting on the lake, but I got a feeling I'd have to get pretty low because the sun's so low. I'm gonna fly over just a little bit and see what it looks like. I don't want to go too far away from me. It makes me nervous now that it's messing up. Let's see, Ian says you can get single one for your antenna, but how can I get a picture over to you of mine? Well, I'll add you on Facebook. You can do it that way. As soon as this live stream ends, I'm getting the. See, I want to go over more and look above the lake, but I'm already getting the weak controller signal. So I'm gonna bring it back this way. And see, I'll show you guys how far I am. It's not that far at all. I am pretty much right in the center screen, that yellowish, tannish house with a brown roof right in the center of the screen is where I'm at. Not far at all from the Phantom. Not far enough to be worried about a signal. I mean, I've got a clear shot at it. I mean, there's nothing in my way. I'm in line of sight. Here I go again. I'm gonna lose signal. Yep. See, I let the house get between me and the drone ever so slightly again. With this iPad, you really can't afford to lose line of sight even for a second. There you go. You guys probably got some lag for a second, but it's back. Yeah, Ian's saying it got a little laggy for him. Yeah, it's me. It's my fault. As soon as I get a weak signal to my controller, it also gives you a weak signal, which is weird because earlier when this thing crashed on me while I was trying, not the drone crashed, but the live stream crashed. Earlier, it actually didn't. Like, I lost signal completely for a good 2 minutes, and it ended up coming back home, or at least starting to, until it reconnected and I stopped it. But going back and watching the video, the whole time it was disconnected from my controller and I had no power over it. It was still live streaming. Like, how is it sending the signal to YouTube and not to me? How does that happen? That should never happen. I don't know, but I think what I need to do is stick to, see, I'm getting a weak controller signal now, and all I did was get a little more elevation. It's not even, I'm like 250 feet. I take it to 400 with my Android all the time, and never a problem whatsoever. Right now, it's like it won't even go that far with the iPad, but, I guess what I'm going to have to do is try to keep it close to me when I'm live streaming. Don't do nothing crazy, and when I need to film and get some distance, I'll just have to not live stream it, you know what I mean? It's still fun to live stream even if I can't, get real far away. At least I can do it, right? There's that sunset. Looking beautiful. I'm wondering if I can get down low enough to see the reflection in this water. Almost. I have to really get the reflection. Yeah, I'm going to have to get it a little earlier next time. Of course, it's better with a little bigger body of water. Here it's getting louder. I'm flying it near me now. I'm just having fun with it now. I'm gonna get too low on battery here real soon. It's going to start beeping on me here real soon. Show off my little trees. Yeah, there's the battery. Here's my 2 little trees. There's an apple tree there and a pear tree in front of it. And then there's a flowering pear tree over there. There's my truck. I'm gonna end with a shot of that. Show off my cool grill. The video I did on how to put a grill on one of these has got a lot of views now. People like it. There's that blacked out grill, Bentley style. I know you guys are probably getting tired of hearing it beeping, but it's only at 20%, so I'm not going to land it just this second. See if I can show off the back. I don't know if you guys can read that. It's a DJI pilot right there. Alright, let's go over and land it, guys. Let me stand up. He's right there. Alright, that's going to land itself if I don't tell it to land. Alright guys, that's the live stream. It's trying to land itself because it's at 14%, so I'm landing it. But I appreciate you guys coming to watching the live stream. We got it to work, finally. A great end of the day. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace!